evening, viewers, and welcome to MMU Prime News at 9. I am Nancy Liaduma.
And I am Amira Abdulhab. MMU Prime Time starts now.
Polygamy in the country has increased alarmingly, causing a rise in the number of street children and single mothers. Our reporter Amira has more story on that.
With approximately 90% of Kushites practicing polygamy, some are yet to find out its disadvantages. We were able to have a conversation with Aisha Ahmed, a victim of polygamy, and she was able to explain to us how polygamy has made her a single mother.
Mwanaume kuoa bibi wengi si mzuri kwa sababu wewe kama bibi wa kwanza unasahaulika. Unapata kuwa mwanaume wako bwanako ameenda wiki 3 wiki 2 kwa hiyo bibi mwingine ashakusahau, hawalishi, hawapati kitu yoyote.
Mothers are left to raise the children on their own as the man focuses on how to get other children with the remaining wives. Divorce is mentioned in a hush-hush as the community doesn't encourage it. On the other hand, we tried to have a conversation with Abdi, who explained to us why polygamy is advisable.
My name is Abdi Kadir Nuru, husband to 3 wives, which wote wako sawa na waangalia equally according to our religion and culture, because hii si kitu imeanza sahi, ni kitu ilikuweko hata before mimi na the culture tunaendeleza.
Polygamy has been in practice for decades among the Kushite community. Mothers have been forced to raise the children on their own and find ways to survive since their community disowns them as soon as they ask for a divorce. The man then goes ahead and marries another woman with elders' permission to replace the woman. Amira Abdulhab, reporting for MMU Prime Time.
The beauty of Rongai has been brought back after the county government decided to tarmac Rongai town's roads precisely at Tumaini area. Ken Gitonga has more on that story.
Rongai beauty has been brought back to life after the county government decided to tarmac Rongai town precisely Tumaini area. The area residents can't fail to express their joy after a long struggle with the muddy roads and pools of water left behind after every rainy season. Some also find it a nuisance due to demolition of houses and businesses so as to allow the reconstruction of these roads.
Hii njia imetuaffect sana kama wakazi wa huku. Nyumba zetu zimebomolewa zile mingi. Sasa ikabidi tupite kwa njia ndio at least tupate kibarua ya kuuza kama. So tunaweza kuomba government waendelee na hii kazi yenye wanafanya barabara, at least itatuletea customer wengi.
The governor had promised introducing a community policing to help curb insecurity issues.
Tunafurahia vile government tutengeneze hii barabara. Kazi imekuwa rahisi, hata kubeba customer ni rahisi, unamfikisha pale kwake nyumbani. Si kama kitambo ulikuwa unapata hata kukinyesha wezi ingezi kwa hizo vichochoro. Lakini sasa kwa vile governor ametengeneza hii barabara, imekuwa ni rahisi, wateja wameongezeka. Lakini kitu kingine tungetaka kumuomba ni tutengeneze hizi street light. Sometimes unapata customer na usiku.
We all know that good roads come with good lighting, so as to guarantee the security of the people.
The construction of these roads have brought smiles on some people's faces, whereas others have been left frowning. Gitonga Njagi reporting for MMU News.
Rongai town, Kajiado County, is facing environmental degradation due to the rise of open dumping sites in the streets and poor drainages. Residents live in fear of acquiring infections caused by dirt and calling on the government to clean the streets. Catherine Mutahi brings on some more.
Living in a clean environment is everyone's happiness, but in Rongai town, Kajiado County, the case is different. Most of the streets in Rongai are flooded with heaps of garbage. Plastic paper bags and bottles have largely been disposed in the area, and once the heap has grown big, it is set ablaze, which leads to pollution of air. Poor drainage is also another major environmental problem. Some of the drainage systems in the streets are clogged, which results to spillage of sewage water on the environment. Residents of the area now live in fear of acquiring diseases caused by dirt and germs like cholera, diarrhea, and typhoid.
Mimi ni mkazi wa Rongai, nimeishi Rongai kama kwa miaka 5 hivi. Rongai ni chafu, imejaa plastic, paper bags, iko na uchafu, uchafu unasababisha madhara. Juzi kulikuwa na ugonjwa wa kipindupindu umetokea hapa. Tumecomplain kwa county government, hawaje tusaidia na usaidizi wowote. Sasa tunaomba national government itusaidie kama itaweza.
Environmental pollution has also greatly affected businesses in the area like hotels, grocery shops and open-air markets, since residents fear buying food and vegetables and end up getting sick.
Mimi ni mkazi wa hapa Rongai, nauza soko, na hapa takataka ni nyingi, inafanya wanunuzi wasinunue, maana wanaogopa ugonjwa, utapika, magonjwa mbalimbali ya kila aina. So ningeomba ditolewe hizi takataka ili biashara yangu iweze kufaulu na kupanuka.
It's every resident's hope and dream in Rongai town to live in a clean environment without fear of anything and everything that comes along with that. Reporting for MMU Prime News, I'm
Water shortage has become a serious menace in Rongai over a long period. Some business owners has even opted to close the business and look for other ways after earning before things go back to normal. Our reporter Ian Madenge has more.
Rongai County has been hit by water shortage over a long period of time. This has affected a lot of young entrepreneurs who run car wash businesses.
Mimi nafanya kazi ya car wash, maji manze imetusumbua sana huku bana. Watu sijui ni aje wanatuambia mambo ya maji, mpaka hakuna kazi.
Residents are also complaining about the water shortage problem which has lasted for close to 3 months.
Maji hakuna, tumehasol siku 3 tunaenda kwa kanjo, maji hakuna mazee. Hata shinda rada ni gani kuwauliza huwa wanaongea story. Sijui ilikuwa matangi, sijui naomba serikali tusaidie sana. Huku kaunti ya Kajiado maji hakuna kabisa, vijana wa Kaushu tunahangaika sana.
Some of the business owners have even opted to close their businesses and do other businesses before things go back to normal.
Kama mimi ninaongea kama unaangalia. Hii gari inakaa ikipata ikiosha. Sasa maji tunaenda kwa washi nyingi, maji imekosa. Nimejaribu kutembea nikitafuta suluhisho, napata iko shida ya maji around hapa Kajiado.
Some youths are complaining about the shortage, saying that they might go back to crime because they have no alternative.
Vijana wamekosa kazi, tuliona kazi ya Kaushu inatusaidia sana. Kuna kazi Kajiado. Naomba wera bana irudi, maji kama.
Sasa nilikuwa nataka kuomba serikali kama inaweza iangalie hawa watu wa maslahi ya watu wa Rongai.
Reporting for MMU TV, I'm Ian Madenge.
The Maasai is one of the communities in Kenya that have always maintained their culture. Tourists and locals go to Maasai market to buy their beadworks for beauty and also to embrace the Maasai culture. Our reporter Myra Rateng has more on that story.
The beauty of being African is not just your skin complexion. It is owning a culture, and the Maasai have always retained their beauty for always keeping their culture alive. From the way they dress to their beadwork and how they pierce their ears. Naserian means peaceful one. This lady from Narok shows us how she makes the beads and shows us different beadworks that she has done. The Maasai have always retained their beauty and culture. Women wear jewelry as a way of showing their beauty. At Maasai market, they always sell kitenges and African materials.
She give me one which suits my neck. Now see.
She was taught how to make bead jewelry when she was a young girl, and she also taught her kids. Naserian shows us how she makes earrings and customers for all races. Mostly tourists come to buy her products and also a few locals. Myra Rateng, IGTV.
Importer disposal of litter is a major problem in Kitengela, Kajiado County, leading to pollution of the environment. Our reporter Jacqueline Moikali brings us more.
Proper disposal of litter is mandatory in each and every part of the country, but that is not the case in Kitengela, Kajiado County. Some of the residents of Kitengela dispose their litter in the wrong places, making the environment dirty. Heaps of litter are seen in front of people's houses, along perimeter walls and by the roadside. By this, the environment is polluted.
I'm a resident of Kitengela, and we have a lot of environmental issues around this area because of improper disposal of waste, whereby you find that people drop their waste even at your gate side. So I'd like to urge the county government of Kajiado to at least look into that and have a common place for the dumping of this waste.
Litter from the dumping site has overflown from the secluded area to the bare land around. Residents of Kapish are complaining as the foul smell from the dumping site is polluting the air.
Kapish, hii takataka imekuwa ikiongezeka na inaleta harufu mbaya na inachafua mazingira yetu.
Animals feed on the waste in the dumping site, which may affect their health and that of human beings when slaughtered for consumption. Residents of Kitengela are hoping that something will be done about the litter. Reporting for MMU TV, I am Jacqueline Mukani.
Multimedia University is a learning institution whereby scrap metals are disposed anywhere in the institution. These scrap metals are a threat to both students and animals. Our reporter Brian Magara has more.
Multimedia University is a learning institution whereby scrap metals are becoming a threat to the student. These scrap metals are disposed everywhere in the institution compound. The big question goes to the administration.
University, it's really bothering kuona ati resource kama hizi zinalaitua hapa hivi na ukienda kwa madaro hakuna viti. Hii ni kitu scrap inaweza chukuliwa itengeneze viti. Pia hii ni land inaweza tumika kutengeneza
Scrap ni mingi hapa, ni vitu ambazo zinaweza kutengenezwa, zitengeze viti, watu wakalie. Sasa hivi wanafunzi usumbuka wakienda kutafuta viti katika madarasa mengine, wanabebana na viti. Ilhali hizi ni viti zenye zingetengenezwa na zikuwe sufficient, kila mtu akwe ana kiti chake cha kukalia, asumbuki na kiti. Alafu pia hii ni land yenye hizi scrap zikiweza kutolewa ziuzwe.
Administration. What plan do they have to do with
Dressing is a booming business in Kenya. Now both male and female get their hair done professionally in decent hairdressing parlor. Our reporter Mary Nduta is in Rongai. Who is in Rongai has more.
Your hair completes your look. One can easily be judged based on how their hair looks. That being the main reason why salon and barber business is really important to economy. It is beautiful how one can work on your hair and make you look exceptionally beautiful. And barbers just make an impact on your look just by playing with your hair threads. It is good that they can also advise you on what exactly could make you look good, depending on your hair type and at times on your face. And in the end, you end up looking very great.
I am Mary Mwangi reporting for MMU TV.
All we had prepared for you today at MMU Primetime. I've been your host Amira Abdulwahab. Thank you for watching and have a good night.
Good night.